Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Haunted Houses, is a meditation on the spiritual presence of those who have passed away and how their essence lingers in the spaces they once inhabited. The poet reflects on the idea that houses hold the memories and spirits of their former residents, transforming them into haunted places. Rather than portraying ghosts as frightening, Longfellow presents them as gentle and nostalgic reminders of life's transience and continuity. The poem resonates with themes of mortality, memory, and the connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. Here is a line by line explanation of the poem. Lines 1 to 2. All houses wherein men have lived and died are haunted houses. These lines mean Longfellow introduces the central idea. Every house where people once lived and died carries an invisible presence. By calling these homes haunted, he doesn't refer to fear but to the lingering memory of past lives. Lines 3 to 4. Through the open doors, the harmless phantoms on their errands glide. These lines mean the open doors symbolize the threshold between the physical and spiritual realms. The harmless phantoms represent the spirits of the dead, who move quietly and without malice, as though carrying out their daily routines. Lines 5 to 6. With feet that make no sound upon the floors, they glide about the house. These lines emphasize the ethereal nature of these spirits. They move soundlessly, signifying their intangible and delicate presence. Lines 7 to 8. The stranger at my fireside cannot see the forms I see, nor hear the sounds I hear. These lines mean the speaker suggests that only those attuned to the spiritual world can perceive these presences. The strangers symbolize those who are unaware or dismissive of the unseen connections to the past. Lines 9 to 10. He but perceives what is, while unto me, all that has been is visible and clear. These lines mean while the stranger sees only the present reality, the speaker feels deeply connected to the past, able to sense the memories and lives once intertwined with the house. Lines 11 to 12. We have no title deeds to house or lands, owners and occupants of earlier dates. These lines mean here, Longfellow reflects on the fleeting nature of ownership. No one truly owns a house or land permanently. We are all temporary inhabitants following those who came before us. Lines 13 to 14. From graves forgotten stretched their dusty hands, and hold in mortmain still their old estates. These lines mean the dusty hands symbolize the grasp of the past, as if the dead still claim a spiritual connection to the places they once lived. The word mortmain, literally meaning dead hand, suggests the enduring influence of the deceased. Lines 15 to 16. The spirit world around this world of sense floats like an atmosphere. These lines mean Longfellow portrays the spiritual world as an unseen but omnipresent force, surrounding the material world like air. It is always present, even if unnoticed. Lines 17 to 18. And everywhere, wafts through these earthly mists and vapors dens. These lines mean the spirits move effortlessly through the mists and vapors, which represent the material world. The poet suggests that the spiritual and physical realms are interconnected, though often obscured from view. Lines 19 to 20. A vital breath of more ethereal air, our little lives are kept in equipoise. These lines mean the vital breath symbolizes the spiritual essence that balances life. The use of equipoise suggests harmony between the spiritual and physical realms. Lines 21 to 22. By opposite attractions and desires, the struggle of the instinct that enjoys. These lines reflect the tension between earthly pleasures and spiritual aspirations, a common human experience. Lines 23 to 24. and the more noble instinct that aspires, the struggle between right and wrong. These lines mean Longfellow suggests a moral conflict within human nature, where worldly desires clash with the pursuit of higher, spiritual goals. Now that we have understood the poem line by line, let us discuss the themes covered in this poem. The theme of mortality and memory. The poem highlights how human lives leave a lasting spiritual imprint on physical spaces. The theme of interconnected realms. Longfellow blurs the boundaries between the material and spiritual worlds, showing them as intertwined. Finally, the theme of continuity of life. The poem reflects on the idea that life and death are part of an ongoing cycle, with the past shaping the present. To conclude, we may say that the poem Haunted Houses invites readers to reflect on the impermanence of life and the enduring presence of the past in the spaces we inhabit. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.